Urban Square. I want time as a woman.
Definitely things you don't do daily.
Intimate than never before. Not all gentlemen are like Julius, who can cook for you.
You're not a person of doing those things. You're not a person of doing those things.
It's Urban Square.
Welcome to Urban Square. Yes, my name is Flourance. Thanks for always watching Urban Square from 10 to 11 p.m. Yes. In the studio, I'm not alone. I'm with two gents. And my lady here, she's looking beautiful in black. Hi, lady.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yes, they're going to be introducing themselves to the viewers out there. But before we give you that topic, I'll start with the lady first.
Oh, thank you, Flourance. I'm Shamim.
Yes, Shamim. Yes, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for hosting.
Yes, I'll go to Jen straight. I'll start with the man sitting there in a white t-shirt.
Well, hey, Record TV viewers, thank you so much for watching Urban Square. I'm so pleased to be on the show. Thank you so much for hosting me, Flourance. My name is Baxter.
Yes, and I'm Julius, Bukyana. People call me Big Daddy.
Wow.
And I'm glad to be hosted by Record TV anchor here, but here on the show, we are here to have views for the youth. It's Urban Square.
I'm supposed to be the Big Daddy.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It suits me too. Why can't I be Big Daddy? Can't I make a big Daddy? I can make a
Why
It's
do you
not
want
Big Daddy.
to be
It's
called
not Big Daddy in
Daddy?
the size. It's Big Daddy in the wallet.
Oh God. Okay.
You got it?
I think they are pass.
Alright, we're going to switch to the topic of today. The topic of today is, you know everyone, we're going to the week of Women's Day. So everyone is warming, everyone is preparing herself to be like, as me a lady, I'm preparing myself. I'm like, what am I going to wear on Women's Day? What, you know? And we have got these role models we admire every time. But the topic of today is how are we women are supposed to be treated on that day. You gents, how are you supposed to treat your lady on a Wednesday? Yes, I'll start with Big Papa, Big Daddy.
Thank you so much, Flourance. I guess that a woman should be treated, a man who has a woman should not wait for Women's Day to happen to treat her better. That would be a disservice to humanity. I would say that if you love your woman every day, you need to wait for Women's Day. If I personally have a girlfriend I'm staying with, we're not yet married, but she comes on the weekend to take care of me and herself as well, I need to love her better, not wait for Women's Day. Why should I spare only one day in a year?
But you may be loving me every day, you may be doing me surprises, like giving me gifts every day, but I want that day to be treated differently. You get? I want at least to take me out. You know, like Kenya, that care, feeling that it's my day. You get? So I don't want to know. I want at least that special day to me. Like I want that to be in different world. But in Uganda.
Alright, what I may say is you don't need to worry not. Me as a person, as your boyfriend, I would say that me taking you out on Women's Day is not a big deal. But if we've been going out every day and every time with you, that would be a Women's Day for me every time I go out with you. Women's Day, it comes once in a year, right?
Yeah.
And why would we wait for only one day in a year to feel special? It's like saying Mother's Day, you know? Why did you wait for your mother to give her a promesse or some perfume or collage on women on Mother's Day?
That's right.
Yet you can do it almost every month. You get a salary, you go buy her something nice. You say, Mommy, thank you for giving love to me. I love you so much. The same goes to Women's Day. I would suggest that any man out there who has a girlfriend, don't wait for Women's Day. Love these people better, each and every day. Don't wait for Women's Day. That's Big Day.
It sounds a little bit controversial, but maybe if I was to ask, what does Women's Day mean to you, Flourance?
Women's Day. Women's Day means to me like I've been, as me, I'm not married, but even if I'm not married, Women's Day takes and I've celebrated like because I mean minji ngomchala kati nino olunaku olubalanga olwange special mpumule I relax, I go home, I sit with my kids, never see now and like I enjoy as a lady, you know. I think that's what it means to me.
Do you know what companies You find companies where ladies are going to be laid off that day, they're not going to work, they're going to be busy like at home resting. And then you're going to run into companies whereby it's going to be the women to work on that day. So I'm trying to pitch and see whether you guys like see it the way I see it, because this is how I see Women's Day. Not every woman, simply because they have a skirt and they can put on a nice dress, they should be celebrated as Women's Day. Some of them have been actually a little bit of a disgrace with the way they conduct themselves. No offense, but here's the point. Look here. Even when you're trying to look at ladies, we have women, we have ladies, and then we have the women. Now, a lady, you mchala, you so lungi, mchala wapisa, mchala mvumbu. Nae waliwo balibo, nga ye kuchankala nya all the time abena kuchankala.
Mchala, but no lukuza.
But at the end of the day,
Shamim, keeping all factors constant.
Okay.
Women should be celebrated.
All factors constant.
All factors.
Okay, and
because there is Mother's Day, there is, leave alone all those other attachments to it. Just as a woman, just celebrating a different thing.
You, as a woman, how would you like to be celebrated on that day?
On that day, personally, it doesn't have so really much to celebrate, but depending on how much you've achieved, how you really want to be celebrated. You have a guy sometimes, he treat you like it's heaven's day.
Okay. So you want the guy to cook? And
not that I would want someone to
cook. Yes, I want the guy to cook.
Not that necessarily, not that I really want them to cook or what, but sometimes the things you just do, definitely things you don't do daily.
Okay.
The small things you do like, and they make you up there.
Wow.
So for me, Women's Day, if you can celebrate well, if you don't have to celebrate, it's just about you.
So for you, Shamim, we don't want it like regular as a normal day. You want you love a guy coming to you and say, "Hi, Shamim, I want to cook for you today." You don't like it?
If you really want to do, it is good and I've embraced it. I really like it. But Women's Day also comes just after Valentine's Day. So people are still in the mood of love, you know. So
and by the way, I also strongly believe we shouldn't make Women's Day about showing love and making love. No, this is a day for the women. You have to celebrate them in different ways.
Yes, it's our day, but I want you
to tell you
a guy. I want it like it's a day of us.
Okay.
So I want you to celebrate it for me.
Okay.
You get? So I don't want me to cook. I don't want to do things which I normally did during these busy days. Ngede mfumbira omfumbe njagala gwe oveyo gambe mchala my girlfriend, ngenda kufumbira yakachele at least ndiko kumeleyo because it's my day, not Big Papa.
So Flourance,
this is what I'm going to say. You don't need to wait for me to cook for you. Actually, if I've been cooking for you every time you come at my place on weekends, why do I wait for Women's Day? I mean, Women's Day should be a normal, easy day. Women are making it a new normal for them to be celebrated. But if not all gentlemen are like Julius, who can cook for you, yeah? But if you have that guy who you want him to cook for you, maybe Baxter, and you want Baxter to cook for you, he may cook for you. But all the days is going to be like, okay, I served you a long time on your Women's Day, so don't mess me up. But me, I'm going to say this. It's about the guy that you have. Should you learn what your guy does for you, you don't need to celebrate Women's Day. Now it's going to be, I think it's going to be a Thursday when it's going to be happening.
Yeah, sure.
Take your guy. You could celebrate your guy.
I take my guy.
Yes,
Me. But it's my day. I expect you to take me out. I want you to celebrate it for me. It's my day.
Now, here's the thing. It's not just about celebrating love. Women's Day is about celebrating a number of things when it comes to women, recognizing them, supporting them, show that you are grateful. And it doesn't only appeal to people that you're in love with. They're your sisters, they're your aunties, they're your siblings. No, but for you, Flourance, the way you bring it out, it's more like girlfriend wange, muchala wange, and there are so many women in a man's life that I'm supposed as a man to thank and show gratitude. So you can't really expect me to
can't be closer to this.
I'm always with you every day. Women's Day, how about if I wake up and I'm like, baby, money, happy Women's Day, for me to breakfast. We come in today, I go visit my mom. Yes, that's just about enough. Like I'm always with you like on a daily. Well, I think that's pretty much good enough.
Sure, you agree with him.
It's not just argument or anything, but his point is not for me. Because Women's Day, somehow I really think I don't understand why we just have to particularly celebrate the day. Because Success is celebrated daily. Love is celebrated daily. People you care for, you do things, usual things for them every day. You know when you like people, you like your mom, maybe you love them, you love your siblings or everybody else. How you treat them is really different. If take for instance Julius got another better job or anything better elsewhere, trust me, we will go out and it will be celebration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe you have something best and you say, you know what? You have done this for me. Let's celebrate it. It just doesn't have to be women.
Yes, if she gave me twins.
You know.
Why would I take you to
It's just about
But
it
you
now.
have-
Burj Khalifa and watch the whole of Dubai the way it is? I mean, I would invest in you because I've seen the achievement that you've put on my life.
You do that day, ngakuzalira abalongo.
Yeah.
Naye still you can do it on Women's Day. Ochimujjukize. Omugambe munange ndi wanzalirayo abalongo. This time it's a Women's Day. Kanzemu like I celebrate it. Chitegera.
You see, Flourance, some things don't need to be exaggerated. When you exaggerate it, ochonona. Women's Day is a day like this. Wake up in the morning, look at all the special women in your. I think the best gesture on Women's Day is basically just do something that is gonna show that woman in your life that you actually mind about them. Buy a card. Now here's the thing. Now most women actually you'll find it funny that they will react differently. I might buy the same card for my girlfriend, for my mom, for my auntie, for my sibling. But should your girlfriend down on it, she might actually be offended. They always want to be stood out. Like you do something a little bit extra for them. But here's what I think. Russia gonna need.
I was on a wedding. I was on a wedding, and the mom to the bride told him that before you got married, I was there.
Wow.
But since you're married, I'm no longer your first wife. You've got a wife. You get?
Yeah.
So women out there, it's not all about this man celebrating the day with you. If this man has been doing the same things for you day in, day out, even before Women's Day, don't make it a point for him to celebrate Women's Day bigger. Because he's been celebrating you. And perhaps it's not all about celebrating you, it's about your achievements. What have you put in my life that is worth celebrating?
That's it.
If my mother has been patient with me at the age of maybe 25 without a job, and she's been tipping me every month for me to be having, you know, MBs on my phone, to have nice perfume on me, to look nice, even without a job, why don't I celebrate her after getting a job? You know, as my woman on my Woman's Day. I'm a twin. My first date was my twin sister. So why wouldn't I celebrate her since you were my first date? You, my girlfriend, you're the last person on my list to think about because I do these things for you day in, day out. And on my own ATM card, I make sure you're smiling.
As you do it to your girlfriend day by day. But there's some guys out there, they don't do a single thing to their girlfriend.
Yeah, he
You get?
represent that. That's why we're in the show.
Florence, I'll tell you something. The point of Women's Day is not about being plastic. Believe me, you're gonna have a guy who's gonna pamper you on Women's Day, and then in the next days they act like a jerk. Are you gonna really like that? You're not gonna like that. Here's the thing. Women's Day is supposed to be natural. If you're a guy, you are passionate and affectionate about these special women in your life, show them. On that day, okay, you can do something a little extra, but you have to do that on a daily.
That's what I was talking about.
I don't want it.
Something extra, at least.
Here's the thing.
If
I don't want it if it's plastic, if it's artificial, if it's trying to impress. No, let it be natural.
let it be natural.
Okay.
Only if you can really do it, do. But you can't do something, and trust me, I am sure. You're not a person of doing those things.
Okay.
It is not part of you. I'll just see it as usual. I say, okay. I think maybe trust me, I'll think maybe something is just not right. How can you just bring me this back? Something is not right. Maybe there's someone that really made you happy elsewhere, then you want to transfer also the happiness to me.
Actually, I strongly believe on Women's Day, women should look at the gesture, not the value or content or quality. Here's the thing, I might buy you a car, cheap as it is, but appreciate the gesture. You might want me to do something big for you when I can afford it. How happy would you be if I pampered you and I gave you all the luxury on Women's Day and the next day we don't have even what to eat? In the house, the fridge is empty. So basically, I think you're not supposed to be drained by one day. Celebrate Women's Day on a daily. Celebrate your mother, your sister, your auntie. Don't even forget your grandma. You women forget that we also have grandmas. They matter. So at the end of the day, I think let it be like general. Women in your life who are special to you and you hold them dear to your heart.
Since I don't have a grandma, I can't celebrate her.
Okay. Maybe her memory.
I don't. Why would I celebrate a memory? Man,
She lives
the
on.
dead are dead. So Women's Day to me, I can't celebrate.
What I'm looking for here is at least getting something you can do for a woman that day.
Okay.
Like you may not be having a girlfriend. You celebrate it with your mom. It's okay. But if you have a girlfriend, at least do something for her. Tomle kama because she has not done achievement to you, as Papa said. And so gonna tell you say nenga kweyo sawa badetana come to do it for you. But at least you can get a card. It may be cheap as you said, but at least I need something to show to me that I'm a woman also. I'm considered Monsibamani. I'm a woman. Netagaya can't too. Not living things. Mbochileke as a normal day. At least I want you to do something to me. Okay. Take care that I'm a woman. Not doing it. Mbochileka.
Flourance, do you really need to be reminded you?
That's the thing.
You don't. Like me, I don't need to be reminded.
I don't want to be reminded. That's why I know this day. But you can do it.
Flourance, for me, I don't need to be reminded every day how I'm pretty, how I am worth every single time. No, I don't. Because I know it. When you put yourself up there, trust me, you'll hold it up there. They'll put you there. Definitely.
I want to ask Flourance a question. How would you feel on Women's Day? I'm like, well, baby, today is the day I'm taking you to see my mother. And then I combine all these beautiful women in my life, and that's the day we're going to see my mom. Would you be happy about it, or you want to have it exclusive? Please, that part too. Flourance, I want to get that answer. How would you feel if I told you, baby, today we're going to see my mother on Women's Day?
Like you're going to introduce me to her. That could be good.
Could be.
Yes!
It's
Like
not cool.
Why? But me, I'm taking it as it's good because it's my first time. I'm going to see your mom. You get it. But it's my uncle. Then I will jagamba yes. Them kazali yo.
Wow, mlabako. No, seriously, but here's the thing. Now you see, we as men, I don't know why, but okay, it's in nature that I say now you see, I have a girlfriend, but she's not the only woman in my life. Now I cannot chop myself into pieces. So can we in one place so that we can celebrate this, and I show you how dear I like care about you guys, and I'm like, hey ma'am, that is my girlfriend, we're thinking about the future, and then you're like, hey sister, she's the person who's so dear to me. Like actually me as a man, it would feel so emotional having your mom there, your sister, you are there, and everyone is happy. Non-plastic smells. I want it genuine, I want it natural. Bukyana, do you think it's really a bad thing if you brought like all the women in your life together so that you can celebrate it once and for all?
Me as a person, I presume that bringing them together is not a big deal.
Okay.
Because people might be like, so at the end of the day, why would I be seated next to my mother-in-law? I mean, you know? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Your girlfriend, your fiancé, or anything, or your wife, the best thing that you can do for them on that day is to be closer to them. Be more intimate than never before.
Intimacy is a little bit over
than never before, because your mom can be there and she fails even to talk to you. Because you're at home, you're at your very home that you grow up in, and you can't say some of the things. You can't say, but I'm your wife will be like, oh, that is not the day she wants to have. But me as a person, I believe that every day that you have time, and maybe you're going to see your mom, carry her with you. Go together, let them chat, so that time comes and it's not new for them to meet you.
And I was asking, why are you waiting for this day to reach and then you gather us together, me, my mom-in-law, Bagandabo, Bichi, or Tugatoamu? I don't want to wait that day. For now, your mom. I'll appreciate that, but not waiting this day for women and then you take me there. It's again that like I will not enjoy. I'll be like,
how would you feel if I told you on Wednesday I'm going to spend it with my mom the whole day, and I would just send you a message, hey baby, did you have something to eat? Baby, are you fine?
I feel that bad.
Why would you feel bad? I'm going to be with you the whole night after.
My day, I want you to go to your mom. I won't refuse you to go to your mom. At least spare time to me. I don't know. I want time as a woman. You're celebrating your day with your mom, your sister, with everyone you want. But I want time as me.
Here's what we should avoid on Women's Day, especially this one that is coming up next week. Let's not make it about relationships and intimacy. Women's Day, actually, I might be here and I'm celebrating Rebecca Kadaga. She's a woman, she has empowered them, she has inspired them. And I'm like, Tamani, but believe me, Women's Day is about recognition. You ascertain why Omkazo Ibambi Chakoze Chiamani. We can be here, you're like, Abenacho paved the way. She's actually one of the first Miss Uganda to go to Miss World. She paved the way. You might be inspired by her, but if
many have been there, but I've not been Miss World Africa.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. So it might not really entirely be about my girlfriend. Any woman that I know of who has made society a better place for everyone.
So you go out and you go out and then you get a drink and say, I'm celebrating a Benacho. Just that, like that.
I might put up a post.
You really don't need to write it or put it anywhere that you celebrate.
Yeah. Am I just having it?
You don't need to put it to anybody that you're really celebrating them. We celebrate the Vyanyimats. We have never met them, but we know they have impacted on society very much.
Women out there, what I want to tell them this Women's Day, make sure that whatever your boyfriend or husband or brother or father does, at least has something that has to do with, acknowledging the fact that women, we can't have a society without them. They are important, they are a pillar, and we need them, and we have to make sure that we keep them around. Make them feel loved, make them feel appreciated. That's the whole gist of the matter.
Somehow I think we need to celebrate men on that.
Yeah.
Some of us are not easy to stand, No, you need to celebrate them for one thing.
You see?
For one thing, sometimes you're not easy to cope with. Trust me, they are just trying to live with you, to have you in their life. It's not easy. So sometimes you just need to appreciate them that day instead of you thinking, you need to be celebrated.
What I want to tell Flourance is...
Alright, guys. Before we go for a short commercial break, I want us to give our remarks. You tell people out there, how are they supposed to celebrate Women's Day? I'll start with Big Papa.
Women's Day, I don't think there are procedures and rules to celebrate this very day. But I would say don't celebrate Women's Day if you're broke. Leave it for the rich.
Oh, good. When they're broke.
Yeah.
But
it's not meant to be celebrated because every time you can celebrate Women's Day.
So
but if you're broke and you want to celebrate Women's Day, you're going to remain poor every time. But if you have some monies with you, spare time and show some affection to your loved one.
Well, I want to tell all the viewers out there, especially men who are looking forward to celebrating their women this day, let it be natural. Don't be artificial, don't be plastic, don't try to impress. Be yourself. She has done something amazing. Yes, show her, baby, I'm so glad you did this. If it's your mother, acknowledge her. Just make sure it's natural. Don't try to impress, because impressions don't last. But if you do something natural, she'll live to remember it for the rest of your life. Her life.
yeah, that's it.
For me, trust me, I would speak on my behalf, right? So I would just want to be treated right. Just that. Treat me right, respect me, just those things. There's nothing too big. It is just that good. For me, it is.
Alright, me, what I can say about that day is, if you have money, celebrate it with your own money. There's no need of saying that I will not celebrate it because I've been doing this every day, every time I've got. But if you have got money, do it. You can do it for your mom, you can do it for your girlfriend. But at least the little thing you can do can please her. Don't sit back and say that I will not celebrate it. Do it if you have got money. As you said, if you are broke, at least you can be broke. You can get at least a card of 500.
I beg to differ. I want to be fully self-esteem.
Or 500 or 1,000, and then you buy it. She can appreciate, but not sitting back and say that I will not celebrate that day.
Well,
okay.
I really think they shouldn't really pay much attention to the money. It shouldn't be money.
As long as you celebrate it, me, I have no problem with it. Let's go for a short commercial break. When we return, yes, welcome back from that short commercial break. Bananga want to buy they don't want to celebrate Women's Day. You do it. Let's do it. Yes, here we're having a few minutes to end, so I want each of us to talk about our 2 role models. At least everyone has got Ngodi Omchala. I'm inspiring a lady. She's out there, but you want to celebrate her, you want to appreciate her what she has done, So I want us here to talk about two people that are role models, women. I'll start with Shamim.
Accordingly, if I'm not to really celebrate my mom because she has Mother's Day to celebrate her, or every day to celebrate her, I would celebrate the speaker, Kadaga. She's good. She has represented very well. I would celebrate Winnie Oxfam. I think she's making it up for us, you know. I think she's inspiring so many of us to be up there, to stand up for everything. You see how she shares on Twitter or everything? Yeah, she comes out and, you know, she's doing developments for us. So for me, she is. Those two people are up there. Yeah.
One thing I know, you cannot celebrate Women's Day 2019 without talking about Queen Abenacho. That's for a fact. Because I'll tell you this, when you remember very well during the contest in Miss World, her cause was to find a way how to stop incest and early marriages. That is something to do with women. It's women who have always been victims of these scenarios. I strongly believe anyone out there who's looking forward to celebrating Women's Day 2019, Abenacho should be somewhere on your list. Then of course my mother, that woman, I hold her dearly to my heart. And then to all the women who crush on me, I want to celebrate you too. Whether you know it, you never know, man. Life is such a mystery. We might end up together, and I don't want you to say I didn't celebrate
no one who crushes on you.
There must be someone.
They're there.
Otherwise, that's all.
Alright, I would like to celebrate Esther Namaganda, Sergeant Esther Namaganda, who was humiliated by Major General retired Matari Charigonza. You're a woman who stood on your word, and that makes you different from all the other women who are humiliated and they run off and they put off because the man has said. But you stood firm and you confirmed to the world that you are a woman besides a mother. Thank you for standing tall and raising your neck so high to make sure that men can hear you even at a Major General level. You know, Charigonza almost slapped you, but you came out and said, go back and don't make a U-turn from there. I celebrate you, Sergeant Esther Namaganda. The next is Lieutenant Colonel Edith Nakalema, who I've not met before, but she followed me recently on Twitter. And I made sure that I make the world know about it. And I want to celebrate you, madam. When corruption was trending in Uganda and President appointed her, people spoke hell about her. But she has made sure that she talks the walk. She walks the talk. Yeah? And right now, many people are being brought to book because of her strength. As a woman, I celebrate you, Madam Lieutenant Colonel Edith Nakalema, wherever you are. I'm Julius and I celebrate you as my woman inspiration. And lastly, others have given 2, but I beg to give 3, is my twin sister, Alex Chisachibabi. I celebrate you, sweetheart.
You've not talked about your girlfriend's. Yes, me I'll celebrate Baby Chagline. I love that lady. Omani, one of she has come up, she has helped many people out there. She has supported the husband. Yes, I'll celebrate you. And the second person I'll celebrate will be my mom. My mom has been there for me. Like, she's a woman everyone could want to be with. She's a woman who loves children. She's a woman. I can talk a lot about her, but I'll celebrate you, mom. Thanks for giving back to a beautiful lady like me. Alright, this is the people we are supposed to celebrate, and you have had many people have got their role models. They could want to celebrate it. You may be out there, you want to celebrate a woman, you want to have your role models. Yes, just give her a phone call, WhatsApp her, do it, because she'll appreciate it. Yes, thanks for coming to Urban Square. Shamim. You good. You're being amazing. Big Papa, thanks for coming to Urban Square. Yes, you may be having saying bye bye to people out there, shout out to them.
Your life is so precious, get it well. Remember that God is first in every agenda that you do, and no man is above the law. I would say this, no man is above the law. Respect yourself before others respect you. Bless.
All I want to say to Rico TV viewers out there, you have to love yourself, even if it means being selfish sometimes. You know, people are going to treat you bad, people are going to do bad things to you, but you have to be there for yourself. If you can't count on nobody, count on yourself. Second, do not forget to pray, man. There is a lot of power in prayer, and he who believes in God, believe me, you always be able to persevere. And of course, every fan out there who loves Urban Square, keep it Record TV every Saturday. Yes, Flourance is always here for you.
I will tell them to be humble, love yourselves, right? That's it. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, when forum, that's where we started from 10 up to 11. Now I've come to the end of the hour. I'll not continue the topic. We'll meet next Saturday. Bye bye.